So if you have been paying attention at all, if you've been in this game for a little bit, you know that we went from the transition of posting a picture on Facebook and Facebook showing it to your audience, to Facebook denying you that organic exposure to your audience, to Facebook making video king, to from video being king to live video being king, Facebook buying Instagram, Twitter, becoming native in video, Snapchat making a rise from what it used to be to what it is now, Instagram video taking a jump, Instagram TV. Like, come on, video is king. The question is, are you in the game, and do you understand the game, and do you know how to bring value in the game? I want to talk about those things. I'm going to give you some tips in this video. Stay tuned. So, I don't know how long you've been in this game, but photos are great. Memes have taken over just regular photos, and this is coming from a photographer. Video is the thing right now. No matter what platform you want to push content out to your potential clients, to your clients, to keep your fan base, to keep your client base, you need to start putting video together. And in order to put a good video together, you kind of got to understand a few things about video. Now, I put together 5, and I call them the VALUE acronym, VALUE, if my spelling is decent. The V in this acronym, VALUE, stands for video. Now, it could be easy. I could just leave it at video and let you go figure the whole thing out. But the interesting thing for video is not just, of course, pressing record, but it's a couple of key things. One being, record at the highest quality you can, right? If you've got the new iPhone, if you got the new Samsung, the Galaxy 9, or whatever phone you have, you've got an opportunity to record at a pretty high level. Make sure your settings are at that high level. Record at 4K if you can, right? If you can record at 6 or 8K, great, you're doing better than I am. But at a minimum, record at 4K, or not at a minimum, but try to record at 4K, and at a minimum, push your content out at 1080p. No matter what you're doing in 2018-19, you should be able to record in 1080p and push that content out in 1080p. So when it comes to video, make sure that you're recording at the highest level you can. Now, frame rate is there's a different thing going on with frame rate. I like to record everything at 120 frames per second. I have that advantage. But even as I push out content, I push out 24 frames per second. If you want to understand a little bit more about that, there's a different video for you on that, because you're a little bit ahead of the game. We're not diving that deep into it. But the V in the VALUE acronym stands for video. The A stands for audio. Again, if you've got the newest phone, you probably have the advantage in getting the audio that you need, but we can make a lot of exceptions for video, right? Even think about it. A lot of the videos that you watch on YouTube, they have this incredible content, but you're probably doing something else while you're watching the video. You might be washing dishes, you might be scrolling on the phone, right? Even the video that you're looking at on the phone, sometimes you're paying attention to it, sometimes you're not, but you're always listening, right? So audio is just as important, if not more important, than the actual quality of the video. Not the quality of the content, the quality of the video, right? So when it comes to audio, if you got the new phone, you probably have the advantage. If you want to step that advantage up, there are a couple of mobile opportunities for video mics that you can plug into your phone. Or if you're using a DSLR, right? If you're using a Nikon, a Canon, a Sony, whatever those things are, they are not in the mobile distribution game, and the audio that's native in those cameras, no good. You almost need to get an external video mic to put something, the mic into that camera so that you have decent video. I'm using the video mic, the Rode VideoMic Pro. I'll leave a link to that for you so you can check that out. It's an inexpensive option, but it still gets you some pretty decent video out there. So video, audio, and then lighting. Lighting is huge. Photography, a photograph, is to draw with light. Photo meaning light, graph meaning draw. A video is just a series of photos. So if the light was important in the photo, the light's important in the video. And so make sure that you have enough light, but even light. Right now I'm sitting in the shadow. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting in the shadow from my house. The sun is over there somewhere. But I have enough lighting out here, but I'm not sitting where there's a shadow on my face, or there's like reflecting off my bald head and all that jazz. But if you can get good, even lighting, but enough light so that your video is attractive and appealing, then you can start getting into some other post-processing things. But at a minimum, you have a good video, you have good audio, and you got good lighting, and you can put out good content. Now, in order to put out good content, you need that U, right? So VALUE, V-A-L-U-E, video, audio, lighting, understanding. Do you have an idea of the thing that you're talking about? Are you aware of what's happening in the space that you're speaking to? Do you know what your clients or your customers may or may not know? And how good do you know that content? How confidently can you speak about what it is that you want to put a video out? Or if you're just putting a video out of your product or service, how much are you showing of that product or service that sets you apart from other people, that makes you an expert or an authority in that thing? Or how dope is your product that you're putting out? Do you have an understanding of the market that you're in and how to speak to those customers, right? So video, audio, lighting, understanding, and then the third, that's not three, that's five. Video, audio, lighting, understanding, and engagement, right? How engaging are you? Is this entertaining at all, right? A few years ago, the term was tossed around, infotainment, right? Informative and entertaining, right? Entertainment, informative entertainment, I don't know, but it was infotainment. The idea was anybody can put out a video, but nobody wanted to see dry eyes, red eyes dude from the whatever commercial that was back whenever that commercial was out. We want to see something that's kind of engaging. We want to see something that continues to pull us in. We want our presenters to have a little bit of energy into it. We want to see personality, but you also need to understand the customer base that you're speaking to, the audience that you're speaking to. And so while I know who I'm talking to, I also know who I am, and I like to bring who I am into that video and get that information across. This is why you see what you see here, and you don't see me looking like everybody else that's out here trying to put out a little bit of information, right? There's plenty of folks putting out information. The question is, are you being authentically you? Are you engaging in who you are? And is all of that really coming across, right? So VALUE acronym for putting out good video in 18, 19, 20 and beyond: video, audio, lighting, understanding, and engagement. If you can get those things together and put out a dope video, I'm telling you, you're gonna start winning, because you've got every platform now optimized for video. So you got to get into that. Housekeeping. If you learned anything, if you were reminded of anything, if there was anything that was valuable to you in this video, please subscribe. YouTube does not care who I am until I have well over 1,000 subscribers. But more importantly, if this content is worth anything to you and you think it might be worth something to somebody else, share it, right? Get the content out there. Information is free. I'm putting this out for free, and I want you to share it for free because somebody can benefit from it. Let me know what you got. Let me know if you have any feedback. There's a whole comment section below. It's just waiting for you to get busy in there, and smash the like button if you're up to that too. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.